Hello YouTube, as you may know, I've been kicked out of all. It's because the co-leader and the leader don't like my editing, but the community does, and I thought that was unfair, but I got kicked out anyway. So here. My input resolution is 720p. You gotta do that with your Xbox. You gotta go on your Xbox, go to TV, HDTV, and put whatever, and make it 720p. I put the format as M2TS, and yeah, hardware insertion ticked. You could untick it if you want. It just depends on you. Video encoder, bitrate 14,000, peak bitrate 14,000. It's all there, pretty much constant bitrate too. Make sure that's all in there. And audio, it's all this CRS state off. Output mode mono 1200 kbps and 48 HDH. Okay, because we really need to make changes, and you need to go to your video bitrate and stuff, and you need to make your bitrate mode to constant bitrate. You make this, you need to click on this, make sure that's 1 and 0, and make sure the bit frame, the frames is 3 frames a second, and make sure the encoder output mode is H.264 TS. If you could let me exit it. Okay. Now for the rendering settings, I use file format. I don't use MPEG or AVI or WMV. I use quick movie time, whatever. And then I make it make sure none of these are in there when you go to edit rendering settings. Make sure this one's at H.264 codec. Make sure it's at 720p. Make sure that's 30 frames, highest quality, 32-bit integer, 40 HHS, 2 channel, and yeah. These are my settings for this. Put my Sony Vegas. I got it from a person. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my Sony Vegas settings. Okay, I'm just gonna get one of my clips. If I could get it. This is just a plain clip that I got, that I did. Oh yeah, make sure the make sure the hardware essentials, whatever, make sure that's unticked, because when I ticked it, my settings got even horrible. So make sure this is unticked. I'll just show you really quickly before I get into anything else. Make sure this is unticked, okay? Make sure this is unticked. Okay, before you even start recording. Okay, so here's the video and stuff. Pretty good quality, pretty good, okay. So what I do now is, here's my settings for project video properties. Okay, width 1280, height 720, pixel 1000 square, 59.9040 double NTSC, 32-bit floating 0.4 range, 1000 linear, best Gaussian, and make sure there's none, and adjust source with media to better match the project or rendering settings. Oh yeah, make sure that's unticked too, and make sure to start all projects with these settings. Non-progressive scan, make sure that's all off and stuff, and press apply. Okay, and then we're going to render as, oh well, first I'm going to show you my color corrections. You need magic bullets. I'll probably put a link to my color corrections for the plugin, whatever I got it from. It's not my color correction, but it's a pretty sick ass color correction. It's pretty good for every single map. It's the color correction is good for most of every single map out there, and you could already see the results are pretty amazing. So yeah, you see it like that. Okay. If you're gonna use my color correction, I wouldn't recommend using these settings, but these are pretty good settings. But I'll just use Windows Media Video version 11 WMV, and I'll do 720p by 30p video. That's the one I use for my color correction. If you're not gonna use my color correction, then might as well just use these settings. 1000 Sony 720p, main 59 point frame rate, non-progressive scan 14,000. Check if CPU, make sure it's on GPU. 14,000. Check GPU obviously. Best running quality, best, and yeah, just copy these settings. I'll just wait for a second here. Copy these settings, and that should be it. Okay, so I'll probably show you a video that will show you my settings. The video that will show you my friend's trick shot I recorded for him. So yeah, peace you guys, and yeah, I'm just putting this out for the community, and thanks for watching. Hello YouTube. I totally forgot to tell you one more thing. Okay. So you gotta get Magic Bull looks. Just look it up on YouTube how to get it. You need Sony Vegas11 to get the color corrections. This is not my color corrections, by the way. Yeah. Well, what I search up is I just search up looks, and looks builder should be here. Or if you have 32-bit, it should just be one program file, not two separate, because mine is 64-bit. So okay, so you go to looks, and then you just drag and drop it in here. So pretty much you get this, and you pretty much open this, and you just shift and then click, and then you just drag and drop it in there, and you just go to Magic Bullocks, and you put the color correction in, and that's it. That's all you gotta do, and that's pretty easy. It's not that hard, but getting Magic Bullets is not that hard either. Just look it up on YouTube. Maybe I'll do the tutorial someday, but yeah. Alright, that's the final thing to tell you guys, and yeah, hope you guys do good with your videos, montages, and stuff like that. Alright, see you.
We lost that round, but it's not over yet. You get ready for the next one. Half time.